Obviously, you don't want to pay child support. I mean, nobody wants to pay child support. So,
I do more willingly than child support.
okay, this is it looks like I had a meeting with the Attorney General's office. There's a proposed order that they filed as a petition. I'm pulling it up now. Somebody did not agree, of course, which is why we're having a court hearing today. Give me a moment for my computer here. All right, Ms. Thomas, I guess your request for hearing is because you want to stop child support? That's not usually a request I usually entertain. Is the child living with you, Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
Is there some reason why I should stop child support other than you just don't want to do child support?
You would have to speak with Christopher.
I can't hear you, ma'am.
If you could speak to Christopher about that.
I don't
The
need to
father.
talk to Christopher about it. Of course, Christopher does not want to pay child support. If I were him, but that's an easy answer. Why do you want to not do child support?
Keep it cordial between us, and I believe that I believe Christopher would help us more if he didn't have to be forced, if he did it on his own. More.
Are you contesting the amounts that they put in the proposed order? Other
Yes.
than it being zero?
Yes.
Okay, you think they miscalculated it somehow?
He didn't want to have to pay it at all through the court.
What's that?
He didn't want to have to pay it all through the court.
Well, I'm probably not gonna do that. I can tell you that right now, but I'm just trying to, they have a proposed order other than you saying it should be zero, which I'm probably not gonna do. Did you disagree with the other parts? I can go by it part by part or let Ms. Correa do it. But it's a pretty simple proposal. You want me to go by it part by part?
Sure.
Okay, so Mr. Minifield has an arrears an arrears amount. State's asking for a judgment of $11,928.88 as of June 30th, 2023, because he has not been paying his child support that he was previously ordered to pay at $668. Do you agree he owes that amount of money?
Yes.
Okay, well that, and then you want him to pay that back according to this proposed order at $110 a month. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, then there's medical support arrears that are owed as well. He has a balance of $1,140 as of June 30th, 2023. Do you dispute that amount or agree to that amount?
That's what medical.
Medical support.
No, I don't dispute that.
No, you what?
I don't dispute it.
Okay. He was ordered to pay $570 a month in medical, so he's approximately a couple months behind on that.
He also has insurance for his job
Okay,
for the baby too.
well, that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about the past.
Okay.
And then you wanted to pay that at $55 a month until he pays off that balance?
Will that be to me or to the state?
Maybe both.
Yes.
The state calculated his income at $7,166 a month before taxes. Do you have any reason to dispute that he has that's his income?
No.
Okay, and then we have one child in this case, and then there's 3 children residing with Mr. Minifield, and
It's
there's
4.
one other child that is not residing with him that he has an obligation to support. Do you agree with that, Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
And then they noted on here, health insurance is available through Mr. Minifield's employment at a cost of $34 a month. And dental support is also available at $7 a month. And so the order reads that we're asking that Mr. Minifield carry the insurance, health insurance through his employer, and dental insurance through his employer. You're okay with that, Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
And then y'all are gonna split any unreimbursed costs 50-50. Child support that they calculated based on his wages are $599. I understand you don't agree, you want it to be zero, but other than it being zero, do you think they miscalculated that number?
No.
Okay, and then you're asking for a non-disclosure of your address that you're not required to let Mr. Minifield know where you reside.
Is that for him or for my other child?
That's well, like sometimes it can be both. Let me see. Let me read it.
It shouldn't be him.
Okay, yeah, I guess it's regarding another case. So you're asking for a non-disclosure that you're not required to have your address in the court order, but you will be notifying Mr. Minifield of any changes in address directly to him. Is that what you want?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I think that completes the order. Okay, anything else you want to add, Ms. Thomas?
No.
Ms. Correa, anything else you want to ask Mr. Thomas before I ask Mr. Minifield?
No, I was just gonna present the pay record, Your Honor.
Well, let me see if there's a dispute to that first.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Minifield, obviously you don't want to pay child support. I mean, nobody wants to pay child support. So, is there some reason why you shouldn't pay child support?
Well, I don't have an issue paying child support, but like I was telling her, and like we already seen before, I do more willingly than child support.
Well, I don't know that because right now you're sitting here owing about $13,000 in back child support. So if I just look at the
Because
record as it stands, assuming that that's correct, you don't pay your child support.
because I sent her cash outs and stuff like that, and don't reflect on the record. That's why.
Okay, why are you doing that when your court order very clearly tells you that you're supposed to pay through the child support order only?
Because she needed help. That the court order want me, she needed help at the time, so I was sending her cash outs.
You understand that if you pay money directly to her, that you don't get credit for those payments necessarily,
But I still had to help my child when she needed help. That
but
was
you
more.
don't get credit for it. You understand that?
I didn't understand that, but at the same time,
And then
so I
you
put let her
understand that
go.
you understand that they will collect more money from you and you owe more money because you aren't doing it the way you're supposed to. Do you understand that?
So at the time, okay. So let me ask you a question. I put let her
No,
go
don't ask me a
without.
question. Answer my question. Do you
But you don't-
understand
it's
that your balance is
hypothetically.
going to go up and that you're going to owe more money to the state because you're not doing it the way you're supposed to? Yes or no?
I guess so.
Do you understand that interest will be charged on the balance? If you have a balance, you're going to get charged interest because you're failing to obey the court order. Do you understand that?
Yeah, y'all can do what y'all want. Go ahead, make the judgment. Y'all can do what y'all want to do anyway. Go
I'm
ahead,
not
make the
trying to do
judgment.
what I want, but I mean, I'm trying to make sure you understand because
I don't understand, but go ahead.
Mr.
Go
Minifield,
ahead.
don't interrupt me. I'm
Yeah.
being nice to you and I'm being respectful. I'm trying to explain this to you because you seem to want to do things your other way, and the other way doesn't work. It will hurt you. I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to pay more money than you're supposed to. I want you to
But
pay what you're supposed to, the way you're supposed to, and only that amount. If you want to pay in addition to that, that's fine with me. I'm not opposed to that. You can always
Okay.
cash out her extra money if you like to, but you have to
Okay.
pay through the child support order at least these amounts. And that way we don't have any confusion. That way we don't have to bring you back to court. I'm sure you don't want to be here today. I'm sure you don't want to waste your day off of work to be here to do this. And we're going to do this over and over again if you continue to do it on your own. Do you understand all that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So where we are, let's start at the beginning here. They say you have a balance of $11,928.88 as of June 30th. Do you dispute that amount?
No, sir.
Okay. They want you to pay $110 a month towards that balance. Are you okay with that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then medical support arrears of $1,140 even as of June 30th. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And is it a yes or no? I can't do a guessos.
Yes.
Okay. And then you agree to pay $55 a month until you pay that balance off.
Yes.
And then y'all are going to split unreimbursed healthcare 50-50.
Yes.
They calculated your income at $7,166 monthly before taxes. Do you believe that's a correct number?
Yes.
And then you have one child here and 4 other children.
Yes.
Okay. And your health insurance cost is about $34 a month.
Yes.
And your dental cost is about $7 a month.
Yes.
Okay. So are you agreed to carry the health insurance and the dental insurance for the child here?
Yes.
And then they want you to pay child support of $599 a month beginning September 1st. Do you oppose that, or is there some reason why you want to elaborate as to why you don't agree to that amount?
No.
And then you're okay with her having no requirement to put her address in the court order, but she's to notify you of any changes in address. Is that all right with you?
Yes.
Okay, is there anything else you want to add before we finish up?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Ms. Correa, anything else? You were on mute. Was that enough?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. I'm going to confirm the CSRP as it was proposed. I will sign the order. They will email you all a copy, then they'll work on collecting it. Please do not send payments directly. I understand they can be a little slower sometimes, but if you are regularly paying your main payments, then she will get the payments and then she won't be desperate for the money at the last minute. I don't want to cause you, either one of you, any more headaches. And as I said, Mr. Minifield, I'm not trying to get you to pay more money, but you have to follow the court orders so that we don't have any problem, so that the Attorney General's office will see that record. You'll get proof for that, So you don't have to worry about someone lying or something in the future or forgetting how much you paid. That's the kind of part of the reasons why we do it this way. All right, y'all are done with court today. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.